As a result of the Russian missile fire on Kharkiv and the Ternopil Oblast in western Ukraine, a part of the military complex was destroyed. 22 people were injured, said the head of the Oblast authorities, Volodymyr Trush. On the other hand, Sergei Haidai, the head of the military administration, informed about the current situation in the Luhansk region. In the last 24 hours on June 11th, the Russian invaders destroyed 16 houses, a shopping center, and a store in the Luhansk region. The enemy attacks in the area of Vrubovka, Metelkin, and towards Mykolaiivka were repulsed. Near Popasna, our defenders successfully stopped the enemy's attack. During the day, attacks were made on numerous small towns in the area. Ukrainian policemen provided food kits to the inhabitants of Lysychansk. The police of the Luhansk region will be handing out food kits to residents of remote areas of the former glassworks during patrolling. We're very grateful that we haven't been forgotten. The police and the army have come. We're very, very grateful. At least we'll eat something. We're grateful for the humanitarian aid. We have no money to buy anything. It's a huge help for us. Fighting continues in Severodonetsk, and Ukrainian forces continue to control the industrial part of the city. According to the advisor to the president of Ukraine, Oleksiy Arestovich, as a result of the Ukrainians' attack on Starasburivka, several dozen people were killed, including a general of the Russian army who was supposed to organize a referendum on joining Kherson Oblast to Russia. In turn, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine announced that from February 24th, the Russians lost, among others, over 32,000 soldiers, 97 anti-aircraft systems, 212 aircraft, 178 helicopters, and 2,455 vehicles and tanks. The Kiev Independent, citing the German weekly Der Spiegel, reported that the Germans were blocking the sending of Leopard tanks via Spain to Ukraine. The German government has warned Spain that this will be a departure from the West's alleged informal decision not to deliver Western tanks to Ukraine. Yesterday in Kiev, the president of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, met with Volodymyr Zelensky. At a joint press conference, she assured to continue work towards the successful implementation of EU integration. All of Europe is a goal for Russia. We're sure of it, and Ukraine is only the first stage of this aggression. And therefore, a positive response from the European Union to the Ukrainian membership application may be a positive answer to the question whether the European project has a future at all. Today's talks will allow us to finalize our assessment by the end of next week. You have done a lot to strengthen the rule of law, but reforms are still needed, for example, in the fight against corruption. According to the Euromaidan press, UN representatives will come to Ukraine to investigate Russian war crimes. An independent international commission of inquiry will gather evidence and submit it to the UN Human Rights Council.